Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2016 mid-month readings. I am continuing to use the Gilded Tarot deck, drawing 8 cards for these last couple of weeks. Even though we're only looking at the last half of the month, in general, time being fluid, rather than the month entire, I'm still going to use the same spread, 8 cards with an additional 9th card as your crowning energy, because I feel it gives as clear and definitive a picture as possible. I was going to be using a new deck of tarot cards that I've been familiarizing myself with for the past couple of weeks, but because of the energies I keep getting off of that deck, I've decided to use them only for my career and finance readings, which I typically do in the form of personal readings. They're some of my favorite readings to do. But I have been thinking about sometime this summer putting out general business and career readings as well. So for the time being, I am going to still use my beloved Gilded Tarot for the generals. Thank you to those of you who continue to watch and listen and subscribe to my channel, and those of you who are contributing to the family growing so fast on a daily basis. For your support and your feedback and love, my gratitude and thanks to you. And thank you for the comments. Please keep the feedback coming. I rarely have time to respond to each and every one of them, but I do read all of them. So keep putting those on my videos, and also the ones you send via email as well. And thank you always to those of you who continue to reach out for personal one-on-one readings. It's always an honor and always a pleasure to read for you. And thank you for allowing me even a momentary place in your life. For those of you who are interested in one-on-one readings, you can click on the About sign on my channel's homepage, and that will give you a little more information and detail on myself, the services I offer, and my contact information. And you can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I do readings full-time, so I work pretty diligently with you and your schedule to get you a reading as quickly as possible. My current turnaround time is around 1 to 4 or 5 days, depending on whether you want recording or live, and coordination of time zones, as about half my clients are international. So let's get right into this reading. This is for Virgo for May 2016 mid-month. These are general readings, so if this does not apply or resonate with you, and it won't resonate with everyone who watches, check your rising and your moon sign as well, and you should every month anyway, because it gives you the biggest and most clear picture of the time frame that the reading covers. There will be some months and some readings where your rising and your moon sign may resonate more predictably for you than others, and even some months and some readings where other readers will resonate more predictably for you than the ones you normally follow. It's really about you getting what you need at the end of the day. So shop around and find the ones that you feel the connection with the best. And for those of you for whom I am included in that group, my deepest gratitude. Thank you. So Virgo, what does the remainder of May 2016 hold for you? Virgo, May 2016 mid-month, for the lovely, grounded earth sign of Virgo. Virgo, May 2016 mid-month. May 2016 mid-month. Okay, we begin with the Ten of Wands, followed by the Chariot, the Three of Cups, followed by the Three of Pentacles, the King of Wands, followed by the Ace of Wands, and the Magician, followed by the Six of Wands. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and theme of the reading is the Star card. Beautiful. So let's just take a quick look, Virgo. Okay, let's begin. So we find ourselves in the middle of May 2016 with the Ten of Wands, followed by the Chariot card. So the Ten of Wands, Wands is governed by the element of fire and air, but primarily fire. So when you think about that combination, it's a very dynamic combination, and the suit of Wands is a very dynamic, action-oriented suit. It's all about change, movement, action, power. And tens in numerology represent the ends of a cycle, the coming full circle of something, the culmination of something. Now, the Ten of Wands represents coming to the end of a very challenging time, some kind of burden that you've been carrying, as you can see is symbolized by the picture on this card. This man is carrying 10 wands on his back, and they're very heavy. It's so heavy that his back is completely bowed over from them. He can't stand up straight. He's carrying them successfully, however, so whatever it is that you've been working on for a while, this could be, again, something that you view as a burden, like your cross that you have to bear, a particular job or project, a relationship, some kind of challenge or heaviness, or even just something that you've been putting a lot of work into for a considerable period of time. It looks like it is coming to an end. Something is wrapping up, coming to the end of a cycle in the last half of May, Virgo. This man's destination, I always feel, is just right outside of our line of vision as his head is up and he is looking towards that place, which is in sight, where he can finally lay those wands down, stand up, take a deep breath, and be free of it. So it looks like something around the middle of May 2016, Virgo. It looks like you hit a point where all of a sudden you realize that the end is in sight. Something is coming to an end. A project is wrapping up. A job is ending. Some kind of, for some of you, this is going to represent a walking away from something. For some of you, this is going to represent moving even. I get a little bit of moving energy from this card as well. However it works, for some of you, this could represent also school. For those of you in university or any other type of school, we're headed into the summer, which is typically when there's a break of some kind. However it resonates for you, Virgo, because it will resonate differently, as it always does. There's so many of you with all your unique stories and backgrounds watching. Something is coming to an end. Whatever challenge, burden, or heaviness you've been carrying and work you've been putting into this thing, it looks like it is wrapping up in a successful way. And it looks like it's going to be coming to a quick conclusion. So some of you may have seen this coming, and for some of you it's going to happen very quickly. Because that Ten of Wands is accompanied by the Chariot card. The Chariot being a major arcana card, fingers of the divine, as I like to refer to those energies. The Chariot card comes with a fair amount of speed, and it's about successful, powerful forward motion. It's also about the harnessing and bringing together disparate forces and energies, hooking them up and making them work together in a successful way to propel something forward in unison and harmony. You can see that the driver has to operate the chariot, the body of the chariot, the wheels of the chariot, the sphinxes or horses that drive the chariot. It's about pulling together a variety of energies and making them work together in perfect timing to propel something forward with a fair amount of speed, power, and success. So this combination of cards, Virgo, around the middle of May 2016, it looks like you are successfully wrapping something up, or something is coming to an end, and that ending is going to be beneficial for you. For some of you, this is going to be representing a burden that perhaps is more heavy. And for some of you, it's just, again, the end of a learning time, school, university, a walking away from something ending. I don't feel so much like a walking away energy, like a relationship breakup energy, as much as it's something that you've been investing in, or something that you've been caring or supporting or helping somebody else support. And the time for that to come to an end is wrapping up the end of May very quickly, I think. Some of you will see it coming, and some of you it will be a little more unexpected. And it will happen, the actual ending of it looks like it's going to happen quite fast, quite successfully. I'm feeling kind of like the puzzle pieces coming together, things coming together, and it wrapping up successfully. And it looks like it's a cause for celebration of some kind. With you and other people around you. Or it looks like perhaps we have the Three of Cups, which is a celebration card, and it's accompanied by the Three of Pentacles. So this can represent that whatever it is wrapping up as a cause for celebration. There's a strong social theme that goes along with the Three of Cups as well. And because it comes accompanied with the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of compromise and negotiation, it could be that that the working together with other people on this project or whatever is coming to a close was successful. You're all celebrating, or you're celebrating the successful conclusion of something with a lot of other people. We have the Three of Cups here. Now, Cups is governed by the element of water. So Cups is a suit that's all about our emotions and feelings. It also represents love and relationships too, how we relate to others in the world around us, all different kinds of relationships. And again, there's a strong social theme to this card too. It's about celebration. It's about spending time in the company of people in whose company you feel very good, very comfortable, very authentic. It's about having a good time. You can see as depicted by these women in their beautiful colorful gowns, waving their ribbons, dancing in the air above these three goblets overflowing. You're celebrating something. You're celebrating it looks like the culmination of something. Something is ending and you're celebrating. For some of you, this is going to mean graduation as we're going into the summer, and there's going to be a lot of graduation parties, getting together parties, having drinks, listening to music, having a good time with people that you feel good with. For others of you, you know, it's the ending of this project. You're having it's coming to a close party. For some of you, again, I'm getting a smaller portion of you. You're moving. It's a home sale of some kind. You're moving to a new place. You're relocating somewhere. You've gotten a job perhaps that requires you relocating. I don't know why that's in my head, but it is, so it must be for somebody out there. It's a cause for celebration, whatever the specifics are for you, Virgo. And now the Three of Pentacles is paired with the Three of Cups is paired with the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of compromise and negotiation with other people. So Pentacles is governed by the element of earth, and it's a suit that's all about things in our earthly, tangible, material environment. Most often it points to things like money, finances, resources, property, assets, job, career, etc. You can also apply these same tangible energies to spirituality issues or love and relationship, but it's about tangible results, tangible manifestation of the things that we've been working on. The Three of Pentacles is primarily a card of compromise, negotiation, working with other people. It's about more than one people or a group of people working together towards a common goal, for a common cause. Again, for some of you, this is going to represent the successful wrapping up of some kind of project. It could represent, there's a lot of different energies I'm kind of getting. Career energies, project energies, you're wrapping up the successful conclusion of something. You went through some kind of mediation, negotiation process with a group of people. For some of you, this could be a legal issue or an estate issue of some kind. It's wrapped up very successfully. You're celebrating that. You're celebrating that with other people. I'm getting kind of a large group energy, people. So for some of you, this could be an actual organization that you've been involved in, that we're working together for a common goal or a common cause that actually benefited a much larger group of people. So however that resonates for you, you will have to let me know. It's a great way to wrap up the last couple of weeks of May, because it looks like it's something that you've invested a great deal in, you and other people as well. Now moving on towards around the third week or so of May, time being fluid always, we have the King of Wands, followed by the Ace of Wands. And you have 4 wand cards in this spread, Virgo. And wand cards often point towards career matters or creative artistic endeavors as well. So again, for a larger portion of you, it's going to be in a more tangible sector of your life, whatever this is specifically oriented: career, business, project, artistic endeavors. But again, some of you, this is going to represent, I'm just getting a group endeavor about working on a common cause that's going to benefit a large number of people. It looks like after this thing comes to an end, after there's a celebration, it looks like you're moving ahead or getting ideas and inspirations to move ahead in yet another direction, on yet a new path. Or perhaps it's taking what successfully has culminated and perhaps beginning a new path to expand and grow it in a different direction. We have this King of Wands and this Ace of Wands, a very fiery, dynamic combination. Wands, again, ruled by fire, air, dynamic. The King of Wands, kings represent individuals or energies. It's the culmination of a life experience of something. Kings have reached the mastery of their suit. This king has reached the mastery of the suit of Wands. So mature, reflective person, but because Wands is the most fiery and fast-moving of the suits, this King of Wands, even though he's an older, more mature person, this doesn't necessarily have to reflect in chronological age. He's still very dynamic, very creative, enthusiastic, passionate individual. He's very action-oriented. He's not one to rest on his laurels for very long. Once he makes a decision about something, and he usually does that pretty quickly, he moves on it immediately. He's very good at inspiring others, very good at inspiring others to get things done. He's a very good leader. And because he's a king and he's learned from trial and error, having worked his way up through page knight and all of that, He's reached a point in his life where he's able to control a lot of those creative, inspiring, fiery, spontaneous energies and emotions, because of the court cards and the wands. Some of the challenge can be, and for fire signs in general, some of the challenge can be being too spontaneous and not planning quite enough before you act on something. But this king is, he's reached his kinghood, so he has quite a bit of experience behind him. So he's got all of those energies pretty well in balance. Now this could represent an actual person in your sphere or coming into your sphere, Virgo. Could be a fire sign, which would be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Although I'm getting kind of an Aries energy off of this. Or it could be somebody who strongly manifests the character traits that I've described of the King of Wands, or energies you're being asked to draw upon or manifest yourself in moving forward on a new path, or continuing to expand and grow this thing which has already reached a rather successful, has reached a success point already. Because that King of Wands is paired with the Ace of Wands, it's all about moving in a different direction, moving on a new path, or perhaps for this thing growth and expansion, or just beginning of a new project. You get the Ace of Wands, again, that fiery, enthusiastic, passionate energy. Aces represent new beginnings, the potential, the seed. Now, seeds are only seeds, and they still need to be planted so that they can be nurtured and watered and grown to their full fruition. The Ace of Wands usually represents an inspiration or an initial burst of energy, enthusiasm, creativity for a new idea, to move on a new path. It's action oriented. It requires physical manifestation of something. And typically if it's not acted on, it's something that will probably fizzle out, which the King of Wands would not allow that to happen. He would immediately act on this thing. So again, it could be a partner you're working with, somebody you already know, or somebody coming in to say, okay, now this is the next direction we're going to go in. Let's move on this thing. Or it could be energies that you're being asked to draw upon or manifest in either growth and expansion of this thing that you've already been celebrating, or a new idea to move in a new direction on a new path. And you're being asked to move on this thing rather quickly. Now, at or towards the end of May 2016, we have an absolutely wonderful combination. We have the Magician card, beautiful major arcana card, quite powerful, paired with the Six of Wands, victory card. You've got the celebration card and the victory card in the same reading. Lots of energy and creativity and passion in this month. The Magician card is here to remind you, Virgo, that you have all the experience, all the knowledge, all the tools you need to move on this thing, to create this new path, whatever new idea, new path, expansion, that thing that you're moving on, Virgo. The Magician is here to tell you that you have everything you need in order to manifest what you want and to make it what you want. If you have an idea, a dream in your head, it looks like the last half of May is the time to actually begin that, to plant the seeds of that Ace of Wands and begin to put in the effort to manifest it and watch it grow. The Magician says that you have everything you need in order to accomplish this, because that's what the Magician represents. He's walked a rather long road of life himself, the Magician. He's learned from failure, triumph, defeat, success, trial and error, and he has taken the culmination of his life experiences, not gotten stuck in any energy, whether it's been positive or negative. He's used all of his life experience as a tool to propel him forward. He's now reached a place in his life where he has all the tools, all the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience to build whatever he wants to build and manifest whatever he wants to manifest. He's learned the most important 3 fundamental laws of manifestation, which is to know exactly what you want, set your will on that, be clear about what you want, followed up with choices, decisions, and actions that orient only towards that goal, and then have faith and belief in that path. The Magician says that you've got it all under control, Virgo. Whatever this new thing is you want to move on, this new idea, take action on it. You have everything you need to make of it what you want. And that is the path to clear victory and triumph, because that Magician is paired with the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. It's a bright, energetic, I just feel very energetic even looking at these cards, passionate, inspired, creative. For those of you who are artists, it's a good month. You can see that the man is this man on his horse. He's dressed in his finest. His horse is prancing. The banners are waving. He's riding back into town. And I say back because otherwise, who is he? What has he done? Why are they applauding him? He went off to do something, to accomplish something, a mission, a quest, slay a dragon, rescue a princess, maybe have some kind of big artistic moment, whatever, however it resonates for you. He's riding back into town triumphant, victorious. He's triumphed over something, and this is a card of being recognized for your achievements. The crowds are giving him, they're cheering him on, they're giving him praise and accolades and applause. So, and it kind of correlates with how the beginning of this reading started off. You're coming to the successful completion and achievement of something. It's a cause for celebration, you and the people that you've been working with, all the work and effort that you've put into this. It looks like it's leading you into a new direction as well. You go right from that into a new path. But overall, it's all about these very powerful energies of having everything that you need to achieve what you want to. And that is your path of success. And to have hope and faith in that too, which is your crowning card. Your crowning card is the major arcana card of the star. We have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards here. It looks like a pretty powerful month. The star card is a card of hope and faith, that the wheel is on the upswing for you, that the path laid out in front of you is beautiful and bright, and having hope and faith in the potential and promise of that. You can see that the woman on this card is pouring her pitchers out into the water, completely out, in perfect faith and perfect confidence that her pitchers will be refilled because the source is limitless. This is about having hope and faith in your dreams, hope and faith in your own ability to achieve, hope and faith in the path that lays in front of you, even though it may not necessarily be all that clear for very long. Hope and faith in the universe, in your source of divine inspiration, that they also have your back and will help and assist you in every step that you take and all the decisions that you make this month. Powerful reading. I'm not getting love or romance energy off of this, although you could always apply that to a love and romance arena. I'm getting more that it's in the arena of career, job, work, creative projects, common goals, like a large group of people working together for something. It looks like whatever is wrapping up, it's been very successful. It's a cause for celebration, working together with all of these people, all the work that you've done. But again, it looks like you're immediately going into something else, if not a new project on a new path, and a new path in terms of expansion and growth on the next step of whatever this thing that's been so successful is. You've got everything you need in order to make it happen, not only within yourself, but in the support of the people around you. There may be another individual specifically helping you spearhead this, in that King of Wands individual. But you have everything you need to work towards a very clear path of success, Virgo. So Virgo, how exciting. I hope this reading has resonated for you. I hope it's brought you some wisdom and insight and clarity, as I always say that I hope it does, because that's why we do these readings. And for those of you who are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, again, you can click on the About sign on my channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information. And you can also email me directly at maggie_mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. And until I see you again in a couple of weeks for the June 2016 general reading, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Thank you for watching, Virgo, and I'll see you soon. Bye.